Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak 2, the last episode. After obtaining a rod and doing a spot of fishing, we finished our sweep of the riverside by entering the most recent crime scene of the serial killer, as Van knew something secret to discern that someone managed to survive the attack. We then moved on with our investigation by heading to somewhere new, the Grand Circuit, exploring the plaza outside the Z1 track where we found a chest with an orbal lock to hack, playing a new minigame with Mare to earn treasure, before witnessing Maxim winning his show match as we continue chatting. I'm gonna skirt around them just in case it's proximity for talking to them. Hey, it's our crew. Oh man, that really got my heart racing. You feeling it too, Van? Wait, Van? Hey, I knew you'd come. Wasn't that so exciting? You sure we're cutting those corners real close? They sure were. Well, I only managed to catch the last half, but what I saw was pretty great. Guess that's the red comet for you. Hey, is he on a date? That lady seems like a real catch. Yeah, no kidding. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before, though. Don't be sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. So Van's acquainted with his crew of street racers, is he? I do recall them lending a hand during last year's incident, though. They seem like good kids overall. As long as you let them ride past the speed limit. They'll help. Oh, excuse me, miss. My name's Junifer. Sorry to interrupt your date, but did you maybe want to watch the award ceremony with us? I appreciate the offer, but we have some business to take care of. Maybe we can catch up about the race after we're done, though. There's been a new up-and-comer on the scene, a Central Eastern racer named Aslan. Even he's still a few steps behind Maxime Lugan, though. But there's still time before the Grand Prix. How things will shake out in the end is anyone's guess. I'm never gonna change just calling him Lugan, am I? Lugan. Damn, you ever see anything so awesome? Watching the Z1 cars from up close is me falling in love all over again. Crap, my blood pressure's shooting up. Hey, Yadis, we're going for a joyride after this. Wait, what? You just wanted an excuse to put the pedal to the metal again, don't you? Downey kept me from seeing the first half of it, but boy, the rest of that race was incredible. So no wonder that a top contender like Maxim took first place, and I want to be just like him. They've moved from Riverside to here, while we moved to Riverside to here. What? You're not allowed to do that. I can't go back.
Look forward to seeing the engineering prowess of the...
Congratulations on getting first place again! You always make it look so effortless. Tell me, how do you manage to get win after win?
Well, the years of training helps with that, but my secret sauce is the undying love and support I get from my fans. I dedicate this victory to those wonderful angels in the stands.
You've shot your way into my heart, Red Comet!
If only those girls knew what that dork is like when he isn't behind the wheel.
I'm sure Marielle, at least, is well aware.
Hiya, Van! I didn't know you were here. Oh, and Elaine's here, too. Hey!
Good afternoon, you two. Hello there. I don't often see the two of you together. Could it be?
Oh, we're just teaming up for a small job. That's all.
I was only able to catch the tail end of the race, but it was quite exhilarating, wasn't it?
Maxim was super cool. He went like zoom, zoom, and beat all those other guys.
I'll give the man this. When it comes to driving a car, he's in a class all his own. And that said, he's got some competition for once. There's an up-and-coming racer who might actually give him a run for his Mira.
It will certainly be interesting to see who comes out on top in the finals. If he's too focused on the stands rather than the track in front of him, like today, victory might slip between his fingers.
Wow, you're pretty hard on the guy.
I can't wait for the finals. I'm gonna cheer him on extra hard.
I'm sure that will give him the push he needs.
On behalf of the sponsors, the trophy will be presented by a very special guest, the Princess of Alzheimer's, Zita Oswald.
Congratulations, Mr. Lugan. That race was a sight to behold. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how you'll fare in the finals.
Well, I suppose I'll have to work twice as hard then. I wouldn't dare disappoint such a lovely young princess.
She's a princess? Wow!
I didn't realize Prince Sharid had a sister.
I hear the Principality is investing heavily into this year's race. I forgot you had a sister. Isn't she a fair bit younger than you?
That's right, although her age belies her intellect. She has a quick wit and a sharp mind, neither of which I can hope to rival. I may be the heir to the throne, but that doesn't stop her from meddling in her hapless brother's affairs.
I think she's about 17 or 18 maybe, but I hear she's wise beyond her years.
It's an honor to greet the champion of the race in person. I truly feel like the luckiest girl in all the world. The dead heat at the end was quite nerve-wracking. I was on the edge of my seat. It reminded me of that famous scene from Perfect Driver 2.
So you saw that movie. Words cannot express how happy I am to hear that. Ooh, this is my chance to look cool in front of Yume and Paulette. The moment the studio offered me the part of Max, I felt as though the wheel of fate was at work. The character and I shared a number of commonalities, even beyond our similar-sounding names.
Ah, that's quite interesting. I'd very much like to hear more. They say you did all of your own stunts during your racing scenes. Is that true? Oh, and would you consider asking the producers to make Alzheim the filming location for the third movie? I'd very much appreciate that.
What's with this girl? Her passion is overwhelming.
Oh, hey, could I get another interview? Maybe this time with both of you.
It looks like that'll drag on for a while. I think we'll go ahead and take our leave.
Not a bad idea. You've got a dinner rush to prepare for.
Hey, Mommy! Can we ride the Ferris wheel?
Of course, sweetie, but only once, okay? I'll see you both later.
All right. Goodbye for now.
Well, it'll be a pain, but we should probably stick around for a while longer.
Yes, we have work to do. Why don't we ask Marielle if she knows anything about this?
Huh? Hey, where'd Paulette go?
Wait, isn't that...
Oh, right. I heard about them from my brother.
After the awards ceremony drew to a close, Van and Elaine met up with Marielle. A certain princess, though, was very much working the angle for her country's interest, though, by the look of it. Oh, poor Maxime. Should have wrapped things up and rushed to the stands. They decided to have a little chat with her in the beer garden outside. Ooh.
I never thought I'd run into you two here. Did you come to watch the race together?
We're here on business, actually. Van and I have a few questions for you. But first, let's catch up.
Why are you covering a Grand Prix race? I thought politics was more your speed. Entertainment column needed extra hands or something?
Actually, it was my call. I wanted to branch out and try something new. I need to expand my horizons if I ever want to catch up to him. Maybe someday, I can push the bar even higher. That's why I'm charging forward into unknown waters, full speed ahead!
You're just a bundle of energy, aren't you? Well, if you know what you want to do, I ain't gonna discourage you. Give it your all out there, all right? Make him proud.
I'll be rooting for you as well. We both have a lot to live up to, so let's keep up the good work.
Yeah, thanks for the encouragement. Okay, that's enough about me. So, you mentioned you're here on business, right? Ooh, this might serve as inspiration for my next story. Let's hear it.
All right, here's the lowdown.
Van and Elaine caught Marielle up to speed on the ongoing murder case.
So, the rumors were true. The police and the CID have been keeping a tight lid on the situation, but that hasn't stopped me from digging into it on my own.
Oh yeah? Well, that makes this easy for us.
Did your investigation bear any fruit?
I guess you could say that. I, kinda, sorta, maybe ran into the culprit.
Wait, what? We stopped voicing it at that point? Are you serious? You really ran into them? Well, I'm not like 100% sure. I guess it's possible my mind was playing tricks on me. It all happened 2 weeks ago. I was covering the final qualifying round of the Z1 Grand Prix. For some reason, my camera was acting a little funny that day, so I left in a hurry to get it checked. And because I was in a rush, I took a route that, in hindsight, wasn't exactly the safest. A remix, eh? And I came face to face with a man wearing a black trench coat. He had his hat pulled down over his eyes, so I couldn't get a good look at his face. But I realized immediately he was bad news. The moment I saw him, I was totally paralyzed from head to toe. While I was standing there, completely frozen in place, he walked right past me. When I was finally able to turn around, he was gone. The next morning, I heard there were bodies found near that very same passageway. The police told the press they were victims in a gang fight, but I didn't buy that for a second. That's why I started looking into it in my downtime. Sounds like you practically brushed shoulders with the culprit around the time of the incident. More to the point, got away completely unscathed about it too? It's a wonder you're even alive right now. You really do have the devil's own luck, you know that? Too bad the victims didn't share your good fortune. Speaking of, I was looking into those unidentified bodies. Believe it or not, I was able to dig up a name. I think it was Desire or something? Oh yeah, those guys. We ran into them during one of our 4 SPGs last year. Did we get the money back? They're a gang here in the capital that had ties to Armada. Those guys have been stirring the pot all over the place since the end of last year, apparently. We received numerous reports of violence, fraud, and acts of aggression on their account against other criminal entities. The guild had been keeping tabs on them as a result. From what I heard, they've been uncharacteristically quiet of late. Could it be they're involved in this case somehow? You really think so? The more I think on it, the more the pieces seem to fit together. Maybe. I still think it's too early to make any solid conclusions. Except for one thing. You need to steer clear of this case. Start poking your nose where it don't belong, and you'll find yourself sleeping with the fishes real soon. Hey, why'd you have to go and put that image in my head? Are you trying to give me nightmares? Okay, fine. I'll try not to cross into the line of fire. I'll just tiptoe around the edges. I swear to Adius. We need to wrap this case up quickly, for her sake. To recap, we learned 2 things. 1, there was a survivor of the incident at Riverside. 2, Desire may be involved. What do you make of all of this? Well, first I think it's a given that Desire's wrapped up in this somehow. Their friends were murdered here 2 weeks ago, so they were probably all up in arms and clamoring for revenge. I bet they charged headlong into Riverside 3 days ago to find the culprit, and then got their asses beat. We're still missing a few pieces to this puzzle, but the picture's becoming clearer. What we need right now is proof, so why don't we pay Desire a little visit? Wait, you know where their base is at? I know its approximate location, yes. The guild has been gathering information on them for quite some time now. Their members were spotted in the 9th district. What, the Centre Marché? That's right, there's a strong chance their base of operations is located there. Now, what say we find them and crash their little party? Now you're speaking my language. Centre Marché has been added to the travel menu. There's a new dialogue option.
Cheers, everyone!
I'm going to take this chance to organize my notes for my interview just now. I plan to follow up on those serial murders, too, Marielle style. But don't get me wrong, I'm not the same girl who stumbled into a giant drone assault way back when. This time I'm going to do my darndest not to hold you or anybody else back. She's a lot more put together than last year for sure. Can't help but worry that she's 2 steps away from an obituary feature though. So much faith does this man have. Oh, they went to the, they did go to the Ferris wheel.
What are you rooting for?
I want to ride.
Yes, Yume is our associate daughter of literally everyone.
In a few moments,
at Arkride Solutions, isn't she? If anyone would touch or terrorize Yume in any way, they will die. Which actually happened when you think about it. Though to be honest, that person kind of did most of the killing of, you know, themselves. But still. The Z1 was super cool. So was Maxime. I was kind of worried since he always makes himself look bad at the bistro. He did pretty okay today though, so I'll keep cheering him on next time too. The champ himself heard you say that. He'd probably break down in tears of joy. Bit lukewarm as far as praise goes, but at least he got to prove his dignity as a professional.
Welcome to the Grand
May seems to have enjoyed herself. It's good to know this little breather was worth it. You and Elaine are still on the job, right? Don't overdo it out there. Sure, you guys take care too. I'll be sure to stop by the bistro again when I can.
Of the 4 major manufacturers get put to the ultimate test.
Alright, where to next? Only the Centre Marché. I'm saying that right, aren't I? I'm pretty sure it's that. I'm not French. Or speak French in any way. But I did do, of course, a little bit of French in the school. It's supermarché, so it's marché. I'm pretty sure it's marché. I mean, if it was just C-H-E, you'd say like Che Guevara. You know.
Well then, shall we?
Oh no, there's going to be loads of stuff to buy here. Marcus is bustling as ever. People are packed in here like sardines. Hardly a surprise, seeing as how this is the largest marketplace in the capital. That's why it's popular with seedy types as well. Hard to believe we're coming here together again after all these years. You're telling me. Feels like it was just yesterday when we were dropping by to pick up supplies for the student council. That bastard Rene just loved pushing that job onto me. I wasn't even a real member, damn it. I mean, you may as well have been one, considering how much work you ended up doing for us in the end. Yeah. Alright, enough reminiscing. We gotta figure out where those desire punks are holed up. Right, let's start by asking around. 2 new areas already. I'm catching a whiff of something here. Smells like trouble. Maybe I should check the bulletin board just in case. We got a forest budget. For Spriggan is waiting. I wonder if it'll explain that again. It's right next to us. Oh my god, this place is massive! No, no, no. No, 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 no. Forget that. But you're telling me we have the shopping place and the other shopping place now to sweep?
Fresh produce straight from the farm.
So this is the Centre Marché. I guess there's a reason they call this place the Kitchen of Edith. But this is no time for cold feet. My family put their hearts and souls into raising these veggies. I've got to pitch them like there's no tomorrow. I think sweeps are going to take like hours and hours and hours once we get into this. Just to warn you all.
Take a look at my wares.
Welcome. We carry clothes from a variety of labels selected by yours truly. That includes my own original fashion brand, by the way. You should buy some pieces while you can. They'll be fetching a premium once I make it big.
Anything strike your fancy?
Armor. Weapon parts and armor can be purchased from certain stores and boutiques. Maybe this just straight up replace it. Character change in shop as well. Accessories of a colorful scarf. Okay, we don't necessarily need to buy any of this. I'll save my money.
Thanks.
For snacks and stuff. In fact, these shops are blue. Ah. Interesting.
Now.
Lashkar, you're okay, right? You're not overdoing it? Hello. Kana, I told you to stop worrying about me. Don't gotta come all the way out here on your lunch break just to make sure I'm okay. Well, I guess it is pretty far from work, huh? But it's not like checking up on you is such a big bother. I just swung by after picking up some stuff from our apartment. These two are from Cray Village. Kana worked in the weapons shop. I talked to her there a few times. And that boy, if I'm remembering right, he wanted to become a bracer. Yes, Lashkar. Came by the guild to try out some office work once. I heard they're living in an apartment somewhere nearby. Yeah, I guess they're just trying to look out for each other. I'll be cheering you on, little man. Me too. We'll watch Lashkar's rise to become a bracer, right? That's gotta be the storyline. Anyway, let me know if you need anything. I'll make sure to be there in a jiffy. Yeah, just get back to work already.
Appropriate. Feast your eyes on this.
If it doesn't satisfy, it doesn't belong at this stall. That applies to my produce and part-timers both. Lashkar, for instance, is a tough kid for his age. He can get a bit overzealous at times, but he's worth keeping under my wing. Old man Romania runs this vegetable stand. He also manages the entire marché, right? Yes, his single-minded dedication has earned the trust of those around him, from what I've heard.
Oh, what can I do for you?
Sell me some
Drop by again
carrots.
sometime, yeah?
Actually, you had more than one tab to look at, didn't you?
Oh, what can I do for you?
That's how we end up missing stuff. Oh no,
Drop
that's
by
my sell
again
tab. Never
sometime,
mind.
Yeah?
Do I pick up the quest and try and do it now? Or do I check other things out? Like, fishing goods store cancer. The star sign. Wait, you guys look familiar. Oh, I remember you. We accepted a request of yours in Cray Village. To recover your stolen bike, right? Yeah, you really helped me out a lot back then. I believe I recall hearing about this from Alvis as well. Oh, sounds like you've done a good turn for my grandson here. You have my gratitude. I mean, it wasn't much. I received a request and I fulfilled it. Simple as that. You know, I was actually just talking to a girl over in Riverside who's got a real big thing for fishing. She even managed to push a rod off on me. Mentioned something about you two being related. Oh, that must have been my younger cousin, McKinno. Yeah, that's my granddaughter, all right. I'm sure Shannon was with her too. She's a family friend. With those two and Carl, they're the new generation's up-and-coming anglers. No kidding. I could practically smell their passion from blocks away. It's nice to see you young people with so much drive. Make sure you take good care of that fishing rod McKinno gave you. You should give it a try sometime too. If you ever want to give customizing it a go, stop by and we'll help you out. Ooh. Make sure you take good care of that fishing rod McKinno gave you. Yeah, okay. You saying the same thing.
Anything you want?
Fishing gear! You can purchase fishing gear at any shop that sells fishing goods. Once purchased, fishing gear will be automatically equipped. Certain fishing gear will enhance your skills in fishing. Fishing bait, dumplings times 3 specifically, a 3-piece set of bait, and fishing gloves gives more time to hook a fish. I don't even need that. If I want this all... There goes all my money. This is a one-time buy, right? I will, of course, have to sell more of my droplets. Farewell, droplets.
Hope you get good use out of it.
I just feel like health is better. Like, if you can survive an S-craft because your health is X high, that sounds pretty good. Fishing stuff procured, though. Alright, there's only one spot to go to here, so we're going to everywhere else first, of course. Meanwhile, we've actually hit another achievement. Custom fishing gear part obtained for 2 tier bombs. My alignment already starts at level 3? Okay. Is that carrying over from before or something? Oh god. No, it starts at 3 and it can go up to... That's 7 or 8? Or 6? No, we're for 3. 6, maybe? I think it's 6 or maybe 7. What? I like how we ranked ourselves down again, though. We're an E again. End of the game at 4 and all. Oh, yeah.
Fun.
Want to take a look?
Right, new weaponry, which is exactly the same as the weaponry I've got equipped by the look of it, but the subparts are different and could be considered an upgrade for some, depending how you look at it. There's also a golden spoon. We'll leave that for now.
Come again.
I wonder if that request I put on the back of the bulletin board will actually get through to anyone. Guess there's nothing to do but wait and see. Do you suppose he's talking about a 4SPG? Probably. Let's go check the bulletin boards. Once we've done the sweep, we will check it out indeed. Good to see you, Spriggan. Here to look for weapon parts? Yeah, figured we'd give your stock a quick scan. I've heard talk of a hardware store with underworld ties that deals in arms to a select clientele. This must be the place in question. I recognize that face. You're that A-rank bracer. Before you ask, I already have all the proper seller's permits. On the other hand, you're also welcome to buy whatever you need from me. It's a lot of knives. I may just take you up on that.
Alrighty.
Any weaponry sold here is all above board, just so we're clear. I spare myself some hassle by being selective with my customers. Feel free to browse the usual stock too, if you like. Knives. This is arpeggio records and used books. I have a penchant for phonograph records, hence the reason we carry them in our store. My husband and I are quite up there in years now, but we've always loved keeping up with modern trends. Being able to sharing them with the younger folk never fails to perk me up. Let me use it. This is a second-hand bookstore, but we sell newly published works as well. We also stock the latest board games, which I enjoy as a hobby. Go ahead and browse around as you like. Board games,
Oh, hello.
books,
Welcome.
problems of confrontation. There goes my money.
You're welcome back anytime.
If I didn't have these droplets, I'd have never been able to afford most of this stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. But that's obviously going to be a trade item in future, when we can form into something better. My dad's what people call a house husband. Some of the other kids make fun of him for not having a job, but they don't have any idea how much work it is to run a home. He still finds time to play with me though, and his cooking's really tasty. I can ask for a better dad. A salmon this big at this price? That's a steal if I ever saw one. Salmon. The salmon over at Trout's place is fresher and more fatty. Go for size or go for quality? It's hard to say. Speaking of which, can I go back to Riverside now? I want to go fishing. I've got more bait. We carry alcohols from a variety of regions, both foreign and domestic. Of particular note is our wide selection of Eastern imports, including a very limited batch of rice wine from the Far East. Stop by and take a look if you're in the market for some rare liquors.
Hello there.
Alright then, healthy liquor indeed.
Thank you.
Not exactly rare, but still, that's not Shino.
See.
This market's bustling. They've got more stuff on offer now than they did back in our day.
That's true. The trade business is flourishing more and more every year. It would be nice to wander around here again sometime. When we're off the clock, of course.
Can I fish there? You know what I mean? I'm looking at it and I'm going,
Let's see what we got.
oh my god. 50% orange juice and 50% peach juice is separate from orange juice and peach juice. There goes even more cash. Why is it turtle there?
Let's do this thing.
You can change the type of bait with L1, R1, and no one's going to think I'm weird, right? I can fish here. It seems that you can only get cassigate in here, though. Not turtles.
Alrighty.
So can I fish in any body of water that exists? That's a bit weird.
Centre Marché really does have
Just
everything.
cracks out a fishing rod in the middle of the market. Let's see, I'll have one plain quenelle and one with berry sauce. Got it? Be just a sec. This place seems pretty popular. Yeah, apparently it's a real up-and-comer. I want to come back when it's less packed, though. Sweets. Your order will be right up in just a few. Yeah, my mouth was watering already. Can I switch to Elaine and see if she can fish?
Streets around the Grand Circuit appear to be
I've been pressing the button for switching, and I haven't seen a way to switch. So, no. I don't think so. Sabrina's food truck. Hello there, Sabrina. Oh, hi, Elaine. It's always a treat to have you stop by. I see you're in casual wear today. Does that make this a date, maybe? Not quite. I'm merely helping him out with a work matter. Van handed Sabrina a business card and introduced himself. I should say all you need to know. You run into trouble, I got your back. Anything for a friend of Elaine's. I see, a Spriggan, huh? I'd only ever heard rumors about them until now. Thanks for the card, I'll be sure to keep you in mind. A Spriggan, huh? I've heard the rumors, but this is my first time actually meeting one. I'll be sure to keep you in mind if anything happens.
What can I get for you?
Tuna sandwich and a blue soda. I've
Thanks
nearly
for shopping.
ran out of money.
It's so lively
There's-
around here.
Look at all these shops. Oh my god, there's one over there too.
out what I have on
Check
offer.
out my wares.
My mum's got an extreme passion for fruit. No one can beat her when it comes to judging or selling them. She says that at our stall, what's on the inside is way more important than what's on the outside. So even if you find something that's shaped weird or slightly bruised, it'll still taste great for a decent price too. Ah, you're selling the odd ones. Step right up and take a look. We've got just about the sweetest and tastiest fruits you've ever seen. We've even got a special on bananas today. 1 bunch for 10 mira or 2 for just 18. And for the real monkeys among us, I'll offer 3 bunches for only 24 mira. That's practically giving it away. Those square apples or something. There's no better time than the present. Snatch them up quick or you'll be kicking yourself when they're gone. Wow, talk about giving us the hard sell. I'm almost tempted to buy some. We've got fresh bananas on sale today, everybody. No need to think twice. Just stop by and stock on up.
Let me know if you need anything at all.
You don't even sell any.
Please, come back anytime.
You gave us a big spiel. You don't sell a single thing. Making sale rounds isn't easy, but there's no better place for it than the Centre Marché. Do you want to be standing on that crate with heels? It's got all the daily necessities you could ever need, not to mention a whole bevy of rare food finds. I think I'll treat myself to a tasty little something before making my way back. And that's how she broke her ankle.
Hey,
Got the best goods that money can buy.
The first word Peggy ever uttered wasn't mama or papa. It was welcome. Fancy that, huh? Now at 6 years old, she's already doing a bang-up job of helping me mind the stand. Have you ever seen a brighter, more responsible little girl in your life? I sure haven't. Hiya! Welcome to Trout Seafood. We got some tasty salmon in today. You won't find them any fatter than here. Come and get some before it's too late. How could we say no to such an adorable little saleswoman? Yeah, she's putting half the adults in this market to shame with that pitch.
They're as fresh can be. Woohoo! Thank you.
Shop indoctrinated. Thank you for window shopping. Okay, no problem. Why is this still red?
They're as fresh can be.
There we go.
Woohoo! Thank you.
This is Barbara's Precious Metals and Jewelry. My store offers nothing but the very finest, so don't pour the merchandise unless you intend to buy. You, young man, may be lackluster at best, but your lady friend here has a palpable air of refinement. I'd love to make a regular customer out of her. I'm flattered. At least she's got a discerning eye to back up that attitude. You do have a vague whiff of money about you, but you also don't seem the type who's quick to shell out. I'll say this much, anyone who pays what they owe is a valued customer in my book. Come back anytime you plan on becoming one.
Better not be window shopping.
Gifts! We can buy gifts from various shops. You earn connection points when you present gifts to allies. Pass a certain number of connection points to improve a character's relationship with Van. What rewards lie in wait for doing so? The Mishi Tassel for Elaine is available. A twinkling ring. Stylish glasses to make one feel fabulous. Well, you know what we're going to have to do again. There go the power droplets. You may be saying, maybe I can come back later and buy this stuff. But, you know, one, you can never guarantee that. But you probably can guarantee that. Because we're probably going to be doing sweep in this area so many times, you know what I mean? But two, I'd rather have it now so I don't have to get it later. I'd rather get it when I see it. And those stat upgrades will get more. And plus 2 isn't going to be that much.
What, done already?
Yes, yes I am. Now let me gift it. SCLM possible.
Thank you very much.
Fortunately, no higher can we get. There's Shino. Well, if it ain't Shino, setting up at the Centre Marché for the day, This must be the mobile bar I've been hearing so much about recently. All good things, of course. I'm flattered. No doubt to have my regulars to thank for that. Are the two of you off duty? Despite the plain clothes, no, Van and I have some business that needs taken care of. Hopefully we'll manage to wrap it up before the sun goes down. I see. Here's a little something for you then. Ooh, screwdriver. ×2. It's on the house. Best of luck with your work. Thoughtful as ever. Good looking out. Yes, much appreciated. We'll stop by again once things are finished on our end. Glad to hear it. I'll save you a seat.
Alrighty.
The Centre Marché is such a diverse collection of stores and stalls. The patrons are on the livelier side as well. It's been very educational for me. You're trying out new clienteles by setting up at different places and times, right? You sharpen up more every time I see you. Won't be long now before you outshine Bamotti. That's a bit of an overstatement. Still, I do hope to reach his level of expertise. Marmotti was the runner-up at the bartending tournament last year, correct? He's certainly a worthy goal to aim for.
Hello?
Well, at least we've already got that, and we got the tuna sandwich. Okay. You gave us away the thing we'd buy for free. Shino, you're missing out. Okay, there was a spot for you to actually sneak into the place. I was wondering if there was a way for the vehicle to actually be selling there.